Learn about dragonfly. Dragonfly. Dragonflies are sabar or a group of insects belonging to the Odonata nation. These two types of insects are rarely far from the water, where they lay their eggs and spend their pre-adult life. Dragonflies, suborder Anisoptera, are relatively easy to distinguish from needleflies, suborder Zygoptera. Dragonflies are generally relatively large and perch with their wings open or spread out to the side. While the needle dragonfly is generally small, although there are several types that are rather large, has a thin, slender abdomen like a needle, and perches on a window with its wings closed, erect together on its back. Lifespan: 7 to 56 days adult. Scientific name: Anisoptera. Characteristics. Characteristics of dragonflies in general have a large head with a set of chewing mouthparts, large compound eyes, 3 ocelli and small hair-like antennae. The prothorax in dragonflies is small, while the mesothorax and metathorax are fused to form a large pterothorax. Dragonflies are actually animals that live in tropical climates and are widespread in South America, Southeast Asia, the tropical region of Africa and Australia. The number of species that live in colder parts of the Earth is relatively small, but the number of dragonflies that live in temperate parts of the Earth may be much more. The number of types of dragonflies can even be very large in whatever hemisphere they live. More, 1997, 4. More, 1997, 3, states that there are more than 5,000 types of Odonata that have been identified since 1990. Since then, more and more Odonata have been found, especially in tropical areas such as South America and Southeast Asia. Tennyson, Resch and Carday, 2003, 816 added that to date there have been around 5,500 types of Odonata that have been successfully described. The rate of discovery of new species has also been faster and more constant in the last 10 years, an average of 350 new species are discovered every decade. This indicates that this order is still not fully recognized. Dragonfly life cycle. Dragonflies have 3 stages in their life, namely eggs, nymphs, and adulthood. The timing of these various stages will depend on each type of dragonfly present. Usually, dragonflies that live in the tropics need a shorter time than dragonflies that live in areas with a moderate climate. Well, here is the dragonfly life cycle, as reported by Sciencing. 1. Eggs. The entire life cycle of a dragonfly starts from the egg. The female will choose calm water, such as a pond or swamp, to lay eggs after breeding. Dragonfly eggs are only laid in still water, not in running water. If the dragonfly eggs are in running water, the dragonfly eggs will flow to the fish place so that they are eaten by the fish. If you can't find calm water, the female will lay her eggs in submerged aquatic plants, or in a pile of mud that has water. Well, during his life, the female dragonfly can lay hundreds to thousands of eggs. If you are in the tropics, dragonfly eggs can hatch in just 5 days. In a year, there are 2 to 3 generations born. However, if you are in a temperate climate, dragonfly eggs usually don't hatch until the following spring, and only 1 generation of dragonflies is born. 2. Nymph. When the eggs hatch, the dragonfly is called a nymph. Dragonfly nymphs are voracious predators that bear no resemblance to their adults. Dragonfly nymphs can molt up to 12 times. As long as they are nymphs, dragonflies have quite a long time. It can spend up to 4 years as a nymph, before becoming an adult dragonfly. 3. Dragonfly adult period. After spending time as nymphs, dragonflies finally become adults in early spring or early summer. In the following month, they will become fully mature. After that, the dragonfly will be ready to breed. It has become lighter in color and has traveled very far from its place of being a nymph. He can roam hundreds of kilometers from where he became a nymph. When they become adults, dragonflies are very fond of eating other insects, such as mosquitoes and flies. They are quite good at preying on other insects when they fly, so it is not uncommon for dragonflies to be called voracious predators. It can also fly backwards, forwards, and sideways. Once fully developed, the female dragonfly is ready to mate with several male dragonflies before finally laying eggs. Uniquely, although it can take 4 years to become a nymph, as an adult dragonfly only lasts 2 to 4 months, before it finally dies. In total, dragonflies spend about 5 years from egg to adult. That's the dragonfly life cycle. May be useful.